All right, so the last thing I want to talk about this week is customer relationship management or CRM software, specifically Salesforce.com's platform and their Trailhead system, which we'll be using for training. So, first, I have a short video on what CRM is.
What is CRM? Salesforce is a CRM application. It's a system that helps you manage relationships and interactions with prospects and customers. In Salesforce, you keep track of prospects, sales, and customers with leads, opportunities, accounts, and contacts. Let's take a look. Business cards, website form submissions, and other prospects that express interest in learning more about your products or services are tracked in Salesforce as leads. As you follow up with these prospects, or in Salesforce speak, as you work your leads, some of them become interested in further evaluating your offerings. Once a prospect is ready to discuss potential pricing, scope, and delivery dates, you convert that lead into an opportunity. When you convert a lead, Salesforce automatically creates the corresponding account, contact, and opportunity records. The account record stores info about the company that you're doing business with. The contact record stores info about the stakeholder that you're working with. And the opportunity record stores info about the transaction that you're working on. You can also have cases related to your new account. We'll talk about cases in a second. As you work with other stakeholders and pursue further business, you'll track those relationships and transactions by creating more contact and opportunity records associated with the same account. Let's recap. A lead is a person who expressed some interest in your products or services, and an opportunity is a sale that you're working on. The account record is where you track all activities between your team and the organization or company that you're selling into. As you get more business, your customers will sometimes need help or have questions, and Salesforce makes it easy to keep your customers happy. You can keep track of questions and help requests with cases. Just like opportunities and contacts, cases are also associated with an account. This way, you can see all relevant sales and service data for every customer all in one place. So why is it helpful to use leads, opportunities, and cases? Salesforce has amazing productivity features that help you cut busy work, stay on top of your deals, follow up with prospects faster, delight your customers with personalized service, and make sure that nothing ever falls through the cracks. Another cool thing about using leads, opportunities, and cases is that you can make informed decisions about your business. You can get more out of your marketing dollars and target better prospects when you know how well different kinds of leads convert into opportunities. You can make better decisions on staffing and training your service team when you know what kinds of support requests you get and how much time and effort they take to resolve. With Salesforce, you can easily manage your relationships with prospects and customers. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the description of this.
All right, so that should have given you just really a background on CRM. In general, that's what most CRM platforms aim to do. I think Salesforce.com was one of the first. I was introduced to Salesforce.com when I worked at what's now GM Financial. At the time, it was AmeriCredit, but Fortune 500 company. And early back in, I want to say like 2007-ish. And so they are the leader in CRM. And so I had mentioned in the syllabus video that you have two CRM activities, and we'll be using their Trailhead system, which is a learning slash training system. It's free for everyone. They also use it within their organization. Um, and you actually earn badges. And when you earn so many badges, you get promoted, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is that if you wanted to work for Salesforce.com or one of their partners, so associated companies or companies that do business with them, they actually look at, okay, how many badges does this person have? What level are they at? So we're going to start earning those badges, which equates to you learning more about CRM and so many other things. They have a lot of great modules and content just on sales management, different pieces of sales management that we're going to use separate from the CRM activities in your class activities for each week. So I just want to give you a brief introduction to what Trailhead is. You can go ahead and sign up. So Trailhead, again, is their training platform. And if you don't have an account, then you would do this Get Started for free. And I do have an account, so I'll log in. And I will say that some things with Trailhead, learning things I have learned over the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 years using it. Google Chrome is the best thing or best browser to use. Along with that, if you're having trouble with Google, not Google Chrome, but with Trailhead, and specifically, we'll talk more when you get into the playground, which is like the non-live site, then sometimes you need to be in incognito or private mode. And don't ask me why for any of these things, but these are just things I've learned over time. But I can help you problem shoot if you ever have any problems, because I've probably seen whatever the issue is and overcome it. So this is always fun. Okay, no, we don't want to show my password, but do I remember the password? So obviously I need to update that, and actually, what better time than now? But you'll fill in this information. And so a lot of times I get questions when you do your profile. I just say that I'm an administrator and that say student, where it says what your title is, that you're a partner, and I would just say that you're with UCO and leave it at that. Now, it's going to give you here this URL. It didn't give me this Emily Goad. It gave me, I don't know what it gave me. But you can change this to just be your name. So what you can do with that is actually give this trailblazer.me ID, blah, blah, blah. You could put that on your LinkedIn page so people could see all the badges that you've earned. And you can fill this information in if you would like. So, better. So, okay. And so this is the same thing I was talking about. I can put this on my LinkedIn or wherever. So I have 16 badges, however many points. This is my rank. But what we're going to do in class, so for example, hiring practices for sales teams. You're going to take that when we talk about, or you're going to go through that module when we talk about hiring salespeople. So you'll earn this badge. And so what a module looks like is this. is one example that's super simple. So you'll see when you click on it, and I'll always give you the link to it and what it is. Okay. I don't know why it said that. So now let's use engagement and retention. So, but you'll see it's going to give you approximate times. A lot of times those times are overinflated. If there's some kind of activity in it, it can be underinflated. But for example, I'm 75% through it. So let's look at this last piece. And so it's reading about things, you would be taking notes, and then at the end, it's going to give you a little quiz. You take the quiz, and then if I've done all 4 parts of engagement and retention that you see, I'm going to earn a badge. And so what you're going to do a lot of times, if I ask you to show me the badge, is you're just going to screenshot proof that you earned that badge. And so you can do that when you earn it, or if you forget to do it when you earn it, you can go to your profile, I believe. Yeah. And then you can see all the badges you've earned, and you can screenshot that as well. But I just kind of wanted to show you what it looks like when we do the CRM activities, and we'll go through, and not a full example, but I'll get you started on it before we do that. So let's go back to, let's just see, that's the wrong one. Last fall, when we did, okay, let's just say lightning experience for sales, you would go through this, and then that one was a quiz. But sometimes you have things where you need to open the playground, and the playground is, again, just a non-live version of the actual Salesforce system. So I believe this is one. I hope I'm not making you sick with my scrolling. So on here, it would be like launch your playground. Gives you an intro, you click on home, and this is actually what the CRM system would look like. So you can play around in here, and different modules might have you do certain things. And the neat thing about this is it's actually preloaded with data. So you can run reports, you can practice a lot of different things within the CRM system that helps you learn how to create leads, opportunities, to make reports, etc., and run them. So I just wanted to give you, there's nothing for you to do right now. I just wanted to give you a brief introduction because we'll start using this in our modules. In the beginning, the modules will be mostly information with quizzes, but I just wanted you to have some level of familiarity before we started. So that is it.